It's the latest Trendmood Box, and I got a story about it. So if you want to hear the story and see what's in there, stay tuned. Hi, and welcome to our channel. My name is Tracy. This sweet boy right here is Bandit, and Chloe's just laying down. She's not feeling well. But if you're new, welcome. Thanks so much for checking us out. And if you're returning, thank you so much for being a part of our YouTube family. So Trendmood is not a subscription box. They have a limited quantity, first come, first serve. And if you follow them on Instagram, you can sign up for early access, which I have usually been on the early access list. And usually it drops on Thursday. But this time around it dropped on a Wednesday. So they're already sold out. Like, they sell out within minutes usually. And I was waiting for my early access and waiting for my early access, and it said I was signed up. When I went to the site, it said you're signed up for early access, but when they send you the email for early access, there's a code you need to get in. I never received it. So I went on with everybody else, but I was like right on top of it, right there, and was able to snag one. The next day, on that Thursday, I got the early access email. So I think there was something wrong with their system, because usually they drop on a Thursday, but for some odd reason, they dropped on a Wednesday. So I set my alarm so I wouldn't miss it. So here it is. And I assumed that this was going to sell out because it did have one or two Natasha Denona products in it. So that typically makes it a hot item. Certain name brands, when they're in here, sell right out. Natasha Denona, I mean, they usually sell out very quickly, but I mean like so quickly, like you've got it in your cart and it's already gone. So, and that was the other thing. So I had tried to check out, I'd gotten to the site early with what would have been early access time. And I put it in my cart and I went to check out. So I had all of the information already in there, and it remembers me, but like to put their code in to get 10% off, all of that good stuff. You know, you've got to like type everything in, and then it's got to go to PayPal, and it's got to come back from PayPal. And then it said sold out. And I was like, how was it sold out? Like which has happened before, and it's irritating. But I said, well, maybe I didn't have the code to get in, and maybe that's why it's telling me it's sold out. So when I went back in, because I had already filled out all that information when I tried to buy it the first time, boom, it went right through. So yeah, because I was like, if I won't even put in the code, it's only 10%, I want to get this. So luckily though, that was not an issue. Now you're going to get, this is going to be packed full of stuff, and great brands that maybe you've never heard of, maybe brands that you have. Some of them are going to be value brands like Elf or She Glam. Others are going to be your high end. But for $50, you're definitely getting your money's worth. I would say if this were a subscription, I might drop Ipsy for this. It's not a subscription, so you're not guaranteed it. But this is better than Ipsy, better than their icon box, and less expensive. It does come wrapped in some purple paper. Then it comes all bubble wrapped, but I'm going to just move that so you can get a nice sneak peek. All right, that's a nice sneak peek. Now, I don't have any information about any of the products because there's no card that comes with it. I'll have to look that up and give that to you. As well as I think this is volume 29. So I will put that right there to confirm the volume. Now, first I have Vibrosio, the Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. Now, I can see that some of this has come out, but I'm going to guess it's not missing much. It looks like it was taped down, but I don't know what could have happened here. No, I don't think it's missing. It's such a minimal amount, I wouldn't even complain about it. If it was missing like half of it, or, you know, a significant amount, I would definitely contact them. But I mean, I think what's missing is right there. Caused a little mess, but it's all right. I do love this brand and I love this mask. I've only had kind of like the travel sizes of it. And I have fine thin hair, and this is perfect for fine thin hair. My daughter has thick fine hair, so she's a lot of it, but it's fine, and it works perfect for her hair as well. So I will say, great brand, great product, works for several different hair types. And she also has curly hair, much wavier than mine, and works good for that as well as my more straight hair. All right, next, so speaking of, now that's more of your high-end brand, like that's gonna be probably about like in the $40 range. But this next brand is a more value-based brand. And so my thought, and I need to reach out to them to ask them this, and I always say that and then I forget to. My thought is that everything in here is cruelty-free, because I've noticed that when I've looked up all of the items, that they've all been cruelty-free. So if something isn't cruelty-free, I'll put it up there. Otherwise, I'm going with that it is. I know Brogio is. I know this next brand is. You can get this next brand at Target. So value price, and this is Pacifica. And this is their Dream Moon. I believe this is a perfume. Let me get my glasses on to tell you. Or body spray. Yeah, it's a perfume. This is 2 ounces. And it has ingredients sourced from nature and inspired by aromatherapy. The scents capture the beauty and functional benefits of nature. This is their love scent, and it's got pink, rose, patchouli, and sandalwood. I think I've gotten this before. I don't think this is my favorite scent because of that sandalwood. But it is such a beautiful bottle. Oh no, I like that. Must have been a different scent, because usually I don't like sandalwood. This is very nice. And again, totally repurchasable, because it is something that you can typically find at Target. Also a lot of times at your TJ Maxx, Marshalls type stores. Probably a Ross too. We don't have a Ross around here. Next, by RMS Beauty, and that is, that's the woman's name, Rosemary something. This is their legendary lip oil. Now, I love watching this lady. She's an older lady, but she's gorgeous, and she gives you great tips. And I don't know, I just feel that she's making it for not just young skin, but for some of us more mature skin folks. This is in amber, and here is how the product looks. Got a nice big applicator there. So it just gives a little bit of a tint. No scent to it though. Next, by Lawless, we have the Overnight Lip Plumping Mask in Birthday Cake. I'm not really getting scent from it though. Maybe I gotta do a little of this. No, not really. Maybe it's because I've got that Pacifica scent, but not, I was expecting like a strong birthday cake scent, but still get used. We have a hair clip. I don't know what brand is this. Does it say? It just says Luxie Shell Claw Clip. We have two mascaras from Essence. Essence makes fantastic value-priced mascaras, and I think they're usually about like $4.99 at Ulta. So you can't do better than that. Or maybe you can. I don't know. I don't know what's less expensive. And it is vegan and cruelty free. So that's one thing. Like a lot of the brands that you get, the L'Oreal's and the Revlon, they're not cruelty free. And I prefer my cosmetics to be cruelty free. So I do try to buy things that are cruelty free. Sometimes I get things in boxes. I can't control that. But whenever I have an opportunity to purchase it for myself, I do want to make sure that it's cruelty free. So this is in black and brown, ultra black and brown. And these are their Lash Without Limits Extreme Lengthening and Volume Mascara. Next, by Natasha Denona, we have a Berry Pop lip pencil or lip crayon. And this is in the color P8 Berry Pop. It goes on very smooth. And it blends out very nicely. Now with one of the lip products, you would have received one of a few different colors. I don't know if it was this or the RMS Beauty one. I don't recall, but that will be up there. Oh, it might have been this. By Natasha Denona, we have the Berry Pop lipstick in Berry Pop. So I don't know which it was that you got. You don't get to choose. You would just randomly. Oh, that goes on so smooth. And I do like that color. All right, there it is without the liner. All right, and then I just put the liner on. I know I did that backwards, but it's okay. It's all good. And also by Natasha Denona, we have the Berry Pop Cheek Trio. So you can see this was like something that sold out very quickly. All right, so the dark one is a powder. The middle one is a cream. And then I feel that feels like a cream for the last one, for the highlighter. So that was the darkest one on the outside. That's the cream, and there's the highlighter. That was like a cream product because it's a multi-use product. You can also use that on your lips. So very nice. Like that. I would definitely use that middle color on my lips. And let's see, this is more than just pretty tangle-free hair. What is this? I don't remember. Oh, I remember now. This is a detangling comb. So pretty too. And that is by Luxie Hair, so it's the same brand as the hair clip. And then there's just some flyers in there from some of the brands: Pacifica, RMS Beauty, Legendary Lip Oil. And so here are some of the other colors. So I think this is what would have been the color choice, and it looks like I got, not color choice, but this one, but they're all nice. I'm thinking that's the closest to what I have, but yeah, I would probably go on and order all of these. Oh my goodness. These repair the lip barrier, the dermatologist tested, hypoallergenic, long-lasting shine that's never sticky, made from lip-lasting clean ingredients. Here is the little ad from Essence. And there's coupons on the back of these too, so if you go to their website, you can get a discount. This talks about the detangling comb, or not on all these, but at least on the last couple. Let's see, did Pacifica have one? No, Pacifica didn't. So it's the Mocha Marbling Detangling Comb. This is the Coastal Shell Claw Clip by Luxie. All right, so that was a pretty fantastic box. I'm so glad I was able to get my hands on it. I would have been super bummed if I had not been, but it all worked out in the end. So go ahead and give them a follow on Facebook, on Instagram, maybe on Facebook too, I don't know. I just follow them on Instagram. But go ahead and give them a follow, and you'll see when they're getting ready to post one, all of their spoilers. You do know everything that's in the box beforehand, so you can kind of decide, like, is this box for me or not? All right, well, what was your favorite item in the box? It's probably going to be that Natasha Denona palette, because I really like the colors in there. I do like the color of this lip product, although it isn't an everyday. Definitely, it's more of a going out. But these right here, definitely everyday. Obviously, I wouldn't put on that much for the blush, but definitely I love that highlighter. It's a great highlighter, not too sparkly, just right. And I really love the lip oil, so really excited about that. And I like the color, and I like the other color, so I don't know, I might have to check them out, and RMS might have gotten some more business. All right, well, thank you so much for spending a little time with me. Please consider hitting that like, subscribe, and notification bell, and hopefully I'll see you soon.